And okay. Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Crooked Network Interviews where we interview local artists, bands, musicians, businesses, anyone who's just doing something really fun and just different in New Jersey. Today we're here with Amanda. She runs Cleaning Out Your Closet, which is a vintage market held in New Jersey. They meet up we meet up every few months, a bunch of different vendors and myself, and sell a bunch of vintage. It's a really great time. So yeah, thank you for being here and for joining us today.
Oh, of course. Thank you for having me, Nicole.
Yes. Have you always been into thrifting?
Yeah, I've definitely loved thrifting for as long as I could remember. Since I was a child, my mom was hosting like yard sales, just like, on our block outside,
Mhm.
and just always like thrifting. But my mom is definitely a big inspiration. Really goes back to my
Your
roots.
favorite thrift grails?
It's definitely hard to say. But if I'm heading into a thrift shop, I'm normally always scanning the jewelry section. You're always
Mm-hmm.
going to find some good pieces in there. More specifically, rings, and lockets. Those are like my favorite. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Ironically, here's one of my favorites right here. It's big, it's huge.
Ooh,
I
that's
don't,
so pretty.
yeah, I don't even always put like a photo inside of them, but
Mm-hmm.
I love the style. Like, random earring. But
It's so cute and dainty.
yeah, so I love lockets. Those are definitely
Mm-hmm.
my big thrift finds.
I think there's like something kind of like romantic about them. I don't know. And
Yeah.
yeah.
And Victorian, like that's definitely a style that I personally like to dress like.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about you, but I don't think I have just one style. I think it
Mm.
depends on the day and like what outfit I'm putting together and like what I'm presenting. But
I think that makes a lot of sense because it's like your how you feel that day and your mood kind of goes into it. It's all like expression.
yeah, no, I really think that's what fashion is just like putting a certain piece of yourself like forward. And it doesn't
Mm-hmm.
have to be the same piece every single day.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. That's what makes it fun. What made you want to throw these vintage markets?
I've been a seller of my personal art a little while ago. I used to do different like upcycling with jewelry boxes. So I would sell at different markets. Some would be hits, some would be misses. You really never know what you're gonna get. And me and my mom would always be like, what made this one good? What made this one bad? And the only thing we could really see a pattern is the ones that had a theme, a mark, and a community around it is what really made certain markets like blossom, and other
Mm-hmm.
ones just kind of fall to the back of the mind. And that's
Mm.
one thing I've really lucked out with cleaning out your closet is the community we bring. Like you see some of the same faces every time, like, as shoppers, and I know people just love seeing our familiar faces too.
Yeah, exactly. Did you have to develop a relationship with Pinos before throwing the first market?
Yeah, so we've been hosting with them for almost 2 years now, so I'm very grateful for that. But like I said, how I previously was a vendor selling my own art, the first market I ever sold my art at was at Pino's.
Hmm.
They used to do their own like punk rock flea markets like back
Mm-hmm.
then. So that was the first time I ever sold my personal art. So when I
Mm-hmm.
was trying to think of where I should host Cleaning Out Your Closet, they were the first place that came in mind. Um, and I was lucky that they were down for it as well.
Yeah, that's perfect. So that's how cleaning out your closet was started, was just I guess from the you guys recognizing the need and then also just having this relationship already. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and it's always just been something I've been passionate about is just like being eco-friendly. Like
Mm-hmm.
we all have so much stuff to begin with. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know about you, sometimes if I go to my friend's house and I see stuff on her floor that she hasn't worn in a month,
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, wait, that's actually so cute and I would love to wear that. Um,
Yeah.
and I feel like so many people have that situation. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
might as well shop somebody else's closet
Mm-hmm.
because they're probably better than what's at the actual racks at the thrift shop. You know?
Yeah, exactly. And definitely definitely a lot more affordable as well.
Yeah, and it's like keeping money like in our community.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one thing that I've always loved about it too.
Mm-hmm. Um, how has the market kind of grown over time?
Really just like from the first one, we were struggling to have vendors sign up. Like
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "Oh wow, we have this huge space. Am I just gonna have to fill this with like the rummage pile entirely?" I was like, "That's
Mm-hmm.
not gonna work."
Mm-hmm.
So luckily we did get vendors who believed in us and did like sign up. And from that event on, we had such an influx of like, interest of people coming, people asking when's the next. Like that's one question I get like every single time.
Mm-hmm.
And I do a lot of the behind the scenes work. I don't like to be like, up to the forward, but I do love when I can talk to some of our shoppers
Yeah.
and they're like, when is the next? How can I be involved? Like, it feels great to just like see all the people that we bring together. And I think that's the growth that I've noticed.
Mm.
Is just like the nerves from the first one. Um,
Yeah.
to just like knowing our community is gonna pull through for us.
Yeah. I definitely feel like between vending at your event the first time I was there and then the second time and the third time, it's just like more and more people pull up every time.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we've definitely grown. We've definitely
Mm-hmm.
grown. Pinos
Mm-hmm.
has been a great spot for us.
Mm-hmm. I noticed that these events, sometimes there's people wearing cleaning out your closet t-shirts. Is there a cleaning out your closet team? And who's a part of it?
Yeah, so good question. So at the end of the day, I do all of our social media, placing tables, figuring out all of the logistics, that's on me. I am
Mm-hmm.
very lucky to have two supportive parents. So my mom entirely runs the $1 rummage bin.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and my dad kind of helps with like load in, load out, he always helps with like our outside vendors. And I always have to have friends come and help. It takes at least like 5 to 6 of us to
Mm-hmm.
actually get everything going.
Mm-hmm.
Because yes, like you see like the big market, it's great, it's grand, but we're like moving tables, like it takes hours, hours, and it does take a village. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so we are normally in those little white shirts.
Mm-hmm.
We're thinking about maybe selling them in the future. We'll see about that, but you know. You could always find one of us at the $1 rummage bin in the front.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of where our team stands.
Mm-hmm. I would love to get a t-shirt. The design's really cute. It's like a chocolate bar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So we'll see. We'll see.
Mhm. That'd be fun. Um, has there been any challenges that come up while throwing these markets that kind of forced you guys to change plans or pivot?
Yeah, so like I said, we have had like such great growth within these 2 years. We're so grateful for that. But over in July, we had a video go viral with 700,000 views right before our market. Which was great. But we had about 700 to 800 people pull up, and
Mm-hmm.
our venue cannot withhold that. So we were told that we can't let more people in until people go. So we had to hold the doors up. With not only that, it started raining. So we were very lucky to have, some loyal shoppers who stayed. We were shopping in the rain. We didn't care. We had a great
Mm-hmm.
time. The
Yeah.
deals were there. The deals were there.
Yes.
Um, but the rain definitely put a damper on things. And going forward, it made me be more strict about tickets. Uh,
Yes.
in the past, we have always been like a free admission event. So we are still strict with tickets. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, it's that's like I wouldn't necessarily say the downside, but like that's like the hard part about when you like I guess like grow so much is like trying to figure out how to like handle that growth. But it's all it's all a learning lesson and yeah, it doesn't as long as everybody had a good time. That's okay.
Yeah. And personally, like as the host, I'm like, I want as many people to come and shop,
Exactly.
but it's also like you have to be like within reason, within
Mm-hmm.
code.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and space is good. We all like a little space.
Yes. Yes.
Um, so yeah, we're expanding. We're expanding, hoping to like, give us all a little bit more room to move, room to
Mhm.
shop, and we're definitely looking forward to that.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
Were you thinking of staying in the Highland Park area, or were you guys thinking of like moving to a different place?
Yeah, so we are looking to maybe switch venues for this next market we have coming up. Um, we want to stay in Highland Park, New Brunswick area. That's our community. We're not leaving them anytime soon.
Mm-hmm.
So it's important to us we stay in that area.
There be any new additions to future markets?
So we're always trying to just improve things and always make the last market, this new one better than the next. We're always bringing in new vendors, new deals, always going to be new things at the $1 rummage bin. We're going to be bringing back the print your own apparel this time. But, we've had a fashion show. We've done a ton of things. You're always going to find something new. One thing I like to say about our market is that it's a thrift experience,
Mm-hmm.
because you're gonna experience so many different thrift shops under
Mm-hmm.
one roof, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You can shop so many different aesthetics, and they're practically all curated closets
Mm-hmm.
because you're shopping that person's, you know, selection.
Exactly. Their personal curated inventory. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's one thing to always look forward is you never know what you're gonna find at one of our markets.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Never know what our vendors are gonna bring. We always have an awesome DJ throwing it down.
Mm-hmm.
So they're always bringing the good vibes too.
Yeah. It's always a good time. Always a good time at cleaning out your closet.
Yeah, yeah. So definitely, I hope whoever's listening that you could maybe tune in for our next market. You could follow us at CleaningOutchaCloset, on Instagram, and we're always posting new updates, what we got going on next.
Thank you so much for tuning in. Thanks for doing this with me. Whoever's listening, definitely make sure you check out Cleaning Out Your Closet just so you can have the chance of a real thrift experience and really just to get to check out different items, different things, all while supporting your community.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well
thank
put.
you.
Thank you for having me, Nicole.
Yes, this was so great. And yeah, thank you for being a part of this. I'm really excited to